here in Texas on our last day. A couple days ago I went to Home Depot, and I have a video up already of us using our slosh pipe, but seen these on the internet before. Pretty simple to make, costs like 30 bucks. 4-inch PVC pipe, they come in like 10-foot tubes, and I should have kept it at 10 feet, but this one I cut down to about 7 or 8. And then there's a cap on each end, and I put some foam sealant in it, and I just capped one end, and I filled this up with water to about here. Actually, it's about here. Now, the actual sloshing effect depends a lot on how much water is in the tube. It's kind of like one of those rain tubes that you got at the zoo when you were little, and it makes all that noise when you shake it like this. The less water that's in it, the more unstable it's going to be. The more water that's in it, it'll be more stable, but it'll weigh more. So we're about to right here. Wish I wouldn't have added as much, but it's the first time I've ever used one of these or made one. So I'm bringing this home to the gym. We have another one that's a little bit smaller, but this will probably be the one we use most of the time. I want to make a couple more of these for our classes. So a couple exercises other than just the basic squats and lunges having to balance out. There's a couple ways you can make this tailored to like core exercises. One of the ones that we did was almost an overhead squat hold, and then you're doing side bends. Wait till the water fills up this end, hold this position, move to the other side. Now the water doesn't shift all the way, I'll tell you when, until right there. So it's about a 3-second hold, and if you want to keep alternating a little bit quicker you can. Very good for lower back, oblique, total core work. Another one that we have is rowing. Find the center balance point. The more narrow your feet are, the more unstable your base is. On your rowing, you can either go forward or you can go backward. Now, if I just stand up and kind of sway side to side like this, not going to be near as effective as if I try to dip this side down by my foot like you were rowing in water, trying to get a big scoop. This is where a longer tube would have came in handy, because you can actually come close to the ground. You can go forward, rowing forward like that. Another one that we did, which isn't as much of a rotational or oblique work, very good for lower back and core. This is a slow, controlled exercise. Start in almost like a semi-squat or deadlift position. Get the water balanced out in the tube. Stand up. Bring the bottom of the tube towards your butt. Fills up with water. Control it down. Water sloshing around in this makes it a lot more challenging to stop the momentum of this tube. And then the last one that I wanted to show you, this is almost more like a tricky type of thing, but when you get good at balancing it out and you can actually keep this going, then you can actually get a lot of core work. This tube wants to keep spinning right there as I stop it, because all of that water is at the end of that tube. So on that, if you can get it down, as you're spinning around, all the water stays to one end of that tube as it spins. The centrifugal force keeps it out there, so when you stop it and start the other way, all of the water stays weighted out to that end. So, this first couple times we've used this, as you can see, those 4 exercises already get you a little bit winded. But your overhead slosh, side to side, you could do your rows, forward and backward. That gives you 3. You could go sideways. Like I said, one more pointer. Don't try to go too fast with this and let it hit your back and slam on the ground. Slow and controlled is key. That's the fourth exercise we showed. And then that last one is the rotation into the catch. It's a lot like our kettlebell or dumbbell shovels, where you're loaded here, you explode. Very good for your rotational sports, any rotation in boxing or other classes that we offer. So, slosh pipes, easy to make, pretty effective. We'll make a couple for the gym and introduce those to you in weeks to come.